Okay, chapter 3, homework problem 9. Let's talk about this for a little bit. This is actually a pretty straightforward problem, right? So let's imagine a different problem. I'm in a car. I'm going along at 10 meters per second, right? 10 meters per second. And you're back behind me in another car, and you're coming along at 15 meters per second. So if I'm going at 10, right, and I'm at 10, let's see if I can actually write a 0, and you're going at 15, and I'm sitting here looking at you from my car, what do I see you doing? I see you doing 5 meters per second, right? It's your velocity minus my velocity gives me the apparent velocity I see. Another way to write this, right? Another way to write this is I could write it as V2. Oh, let me type it. Be a lot clearer if I just type it, right? Okay. Let me go over to Word and I'm going to type it. I could write this as V2 relative to 1 equals, oh, math mode would help, V2 relative to 1, right, is V2 relative to ground minus V1 relative to ground. That's another way to write that equation, right? What I want is 2 relative to 1, all right? And so I subtract out 1 relative to ground to get 2 relative to 1. I don't know if that helps or not, but it's pretty straightforward in my head at the moment. So I don't want to, there's some other things I could do that I think would confuse you, right? So this is where we are. We got V2 relative to 1 is V2 relative to ground minus V1 relative to ground, right? It's the difference between them, right? And this problem is actually setting you up a little bit for the next problem. Okay, so we're gonna bring this one to an end, and I'm gonna talk about problem 10 for just a minute. All right.